Hello everybody, my name is Wek. I'm going to present you a project today. I'm an accountant of this accounting firm as a chief information system. This is my ID. Today is date 9 September 2013. The contents of these projects are objectives of the project, bring your own device, background, financial forecasting, financial methods, net present value, internal rate of return, and probability index, sensitivity analysis, conclusion, recommendations, lessons learned, and list of reference. Objectives of this project are to allow the use of bring your own device in the firm, manage the bring your own device environment, new investment to be made, policies to be developed or modified, upgrading the firm's ICT data security system to achieve potential benefits. As you can see, using technology in very easy way, we can gain a lot of return, and people can do the job, and they are very satisfied. The background is the increasing trend toward employee-owned devices. Within a business, smartphones are the most common example. But employees also take their own tablets, laptops, and USB devices into the workplace. Whether employee own it, hardware or software are supported or not, they pose security risks to the organization if they connect to the corporate network or access corporate data. To minimize the risk and accommodate consumer technologies, many businesses are implementing bring your own device policies. The bring your own device policy or bring your own device policy is a set of rules governing a corporate IT department's level of support for employee-owned PCs, smartphones, and tablets. Advantages: to reduce the overhead cost, increase collaboration between employees, increase productivity. And disadvantages are discovery can be expensive sometimes when used more than one device. Data is discoverable at the lawsuit. The court can ask your device to be checked, to be searched when they are looking for some information. Devices are subject to border search by border control security. Repetitive stress, injuries, and that can cause a lot of claims by the employees. Employee shares a device, so data or files could be deleted. Employee get rid of a device. So device could be lost or damaged. Sexual harassment. Messages and images could be sent between the employees, and some of those messages and images could be abusable. Distracted driving can cause accident. Financial focusing. This is the hammer part that will tell us if this project is viable or not. We are going to reduce cost of capital through 6 years of this project. I assume it to be 6 years. This project to be in 6 years, from year 1 to year 6. We should reduce cost of capital by in year 1, 2 million, year 2, 2 million, year 3, 3 million, year 4, 3 million, year 5, 4 million, and year 6, 5 million. Also, we need to improve proactivity starting from year 1 to year 6, earning 1 million from year 1, 3 million from year 2, 3 million from year 3, and 7 million from year 4, 5 million from year 5, and 11 million from year 6. Also, we need to reduce insurance costs. By do so, we are going to save from each year. First year 1 million, we assume to be 1 million. Second year 2 million. Third year 3 millions. Fourth year 4 millions, and 5 years 5 millions, and 6 years 6 millions. To sum down those savings and cash flow in from year 1 to year 5, sum them down will equal total improvements. Total improvement, which I call it total improvement from our project, which I call it A. And that is cash flow in. Our costs are relevant costs. So what we want to do is we want maintenance, our technology system. So the maintenance will cost us from the first year 6 million, second year 6 million, third year 6 million, 4 years 6 million, and 5 years 6 million, 6 years 7 million. We are going to purchase software from year 0. Now we are going to invest 5 million. Also, we are going to buy to support team, IT team, support team, which is IT team, and increase maintenance and do trainings. Maintenance can cost us 6 million and software can cost us from year 1 2 million. Support team can cost us 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million each year from year 1 to year 6. Incremental maintenance can cost us $500,000 from year 2, though we don't need to start from year 1. Can start from year 2, our maintenance, and year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, $500,000 each year. That is increment maintenance. And training, we need to start from year 1 to train our staff. And that will cost from year 1 0.30 million and 0.50 million year 2 and 0.10 million year 3, 0.10 million year 4 until year 6, 0.10 million, 10 million. To sum down those costs will give out the total cost, which I call it B. To get net cash flow, we need to A minus B. That will give us net cash flow. We are going to use this net cash flow in further calculations to calculate cumulative cash flow so that we can know, to know the payback period. By doing so, in this project, we have got payback period is in year 5. As you can see, this is year 0, which is 10 million as the initial cost, and we're going down, the cost is increasing, going down to year 2, cost is increasing, going down to year 3, and from year 3 and we are going up to year 4, the costs are decrease, going to decrease until we reach year 5. All our costs, we pay them back, and we are going to receive the returns up to year 6, higher return. We are going to use three financial methods, three scenarios: net present value, internal rate of return, probability index. We are going to calculate those to see if this project is viable. Our discount rate, we are going to use it to calculate those three scenarios. Discount rate is 10%. When we calculate net present value, we have found that equal positive 1.46. When we calculate internal rate of return, we have found that 12%, positive 12%. And we calculate probability index, PI, and we have found that positive 1.15. Sensitivity analysis is talking about those three scenarios. In the project of Bring Your Own Device financial analysis, net present value is an investment outlay in year 0 plus net present value of stream. Net cash flow for 6 years using 10% discount rate. From this calculation, I found the project's net present value as positive $1.46. Because the net present value is positive, the project is viable. However, our firm should accept and do it. An internal rate of return is the discount rate that will equate the net present value of the project with its initial cost. In this case, the initial cost of the project is 10 million and the internal rate of return is a positive 12%. Because the internal rate of return is positive and higher than discount rate, 10%, the project is viable and should be accepted. The probability index is calculated by dividing the net present value by the initial cost. In this financial analysis, probability index is 1.15, which is more than 1. Therefore, the project is viable and should be done. Conclusion. To conclude, the purpose of this project is for Chief Executive Officers of this accounting firm to allow the use of bring your own device, manage bring your own device, new investments to be made, policies to be developed or modified, and upgrades to the firm's ICT data security system. Advantages are to reduce overhead costs, increase collaboration between employees, and increase proactivity, while considering the disadvantages which could be controlled by the new project proposal. Sensitivity analysis status that net present value is a positive 1.46, so the project is viable and should be accepted. Internal rate of return is a positive 12% and higher than a discount rate of 10%, showing that the project is viable and should be done. And the probability index is 1.15, which is more than 1, justifying that the project is viable and should be accepted. Recommendations for the firm based on the result of the 3 scenarios. It should do the project very soon. Allow the use of the bring your own device. Adopt the bring your own device policy and upgrade the firm's ICT data security system. Lessons learned from this project are: employees can use their own devices to access corporate files and data. Employee must register her device with the corporate security system. Employees can do their jobs while at home, in a car, or in any remote area. Also, we have learned about the risk of bring your own device. For example, deleted data, damaged devices, stolen devices, sexual harassment, and repetitive stress injuries. In terms of claiming compensation due to the work repetitive stress injuries, the plaintiff must prove the specific device which has been used to cause that injury and damage. The financial forecasting and methods of bring your own device projects can help to evaluate the project. The financial analysis will allow us to know the variables and values of the 3 scenarios: net present value, internal rate of return, and probability index of our project. We have learned how to make the best choice. We have learned that the bring your own device can save time, money, and proactivity, and provide flexibility at work. This is a list of references. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to this project, and I'm looking forward for this project to be accepted, so that our firm will gain a lot of higher return